What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Siren Frost, and today I'm doing an update deck profile of my Gavrail Stride featuring the newer stuff from set 7. Let me just say one thing though, guys. Getting some of these cards were really the bitch to get a hold of, and let's just say they weren't really all that kind of friendly. So, and then there were some people at my locals who were playing this deck and didn't want to let go of the cards afterwards. So it's kind of a bit of a hard one when it comes to these very expensive cards, and some of the cards that are really hard to get in your boxes. Like even with the half case, like I didn't get my last important cards I needed, until my very last box. So it was technically a bitch. But yesterday, this whole deck's been completed. It's just the way I wanted, and there were some units I was having a bit of an iffy about it, but we'll see what happens in that video. So, anyways, let's get on with the deck profile. So my starting Vanguard is the newest starter for Angel Feathers, and it's Black Report Ridwan. Whenever Generation Break 1, put this into your soul. When a unit is sent to the drop zone from the damage zone, you can choose up to one rear guard from your own rear guard, and it gets plus 4,000 power. It gets 4,000 power, and if this card was sent to the drop zone due to the effect of a rescue ability, you can superior call that unit. So even if you use not the stride scale, but let me think. If you use a unit that contained a rescue ability, then due to that rescue ability, that's when Ridwan will fill your soul up a little bit more and send that unit from the damage zone to the drop zone. Then you can superior call that unit. So it gets your field a little bit more up and running for multiple attacks. And that's why I think it does. So, and also, guys, you're more than welcome to use Black Candle Osriel. I was thinking about using her as an alternative in case this build kind of fails, but I don't know it because I haven't given this one much of a thought or a chance yet, so I can't be so 100% sure about that. So, for now, let's go with Ridwan. But yeah, you're more than welcome to use Osriel if you wanted to, just to get that the abilities off. Next, we're playing 4 heal triggers, 12 triggers 16 triggers we have is the heal trigger, 4 copies of Nurse of Sweethearts. Everyone's always probably going to be thinking, like, why don't you just run the, Sunny Smile Angel? That heal trigger alone is for a different build outside of this kind of build, so it's a big if, but there might be a time I might use it, but I'm just so set on what cards I want for the build I want to play, and Sweetheart is part of the ability because she's part of the Black Ravers. That's what this deck is all about, guys. It's about the Black Ravers. They're complete like Dark Angels, but that's just me. Next, we're playing 8 crits, so I'm playing 4 copies of Black Spark Munkar, the Gavrail crit trigger, and she was one of the cards that I was having a hard time getting. And then we're playing 4 copies of Nurse of Danger Hearts. And yeah, so that's just them. And since all these cards are mostly notorious for being part of Black Ravers, besides a few, I figured it wouldn't hurt. And then for the stand triggers, we're playing 4 copies of Surgery Angel. Now, I know you're probably thinking, like, why not run Rough Rose? Have you not seen the news lately? Rough Rose is going to be limited to 1. And personally, I'm kind of glad that they made that little announcement, because Rough Rose was getting too OP. Especially with the Broken Heart and Rough Rose combo, featuring no CLs. It was a bitch to get over. I mean, like, all you gotta do is just, like, flip cards face up in the damage zone as long as they have no CL in the name. That is bullshit. So I'm going to be doing the complete opposite and give some of my cards a chance to shine. So Surgery Angel is one of the rescue cards, and anytime at the end of the battle that this unit boosted rescue goes off. You can place him on top of the deck, heal 1 damage, and do a damage. No, actually, first put him on top of your deck, shuffle your deck, then heal 1 damage, and then damage check 1 trigger or 1 card. So he does get you some trigger abilities off if you get mustered. But also at the same time, this can also work for Broken Heart as well, because Broken Heart gains 2,000 power for every card goes in the damage zone. So it's not really a big loss to some people. I know so many people out there are like butthurt because Refros is down to 1, but you know what? I don't give a shit. Refros is not that big of a card. You guys are just bandwagoning Refros because it's OP. That's the truth. So anyways, for grade 1s, I'm playing 4 copies of Black Bomber Maalik. I know I've seen some people play 2 of her or 3 of her, but I think being part of the Black Reavers, and I'm very proud of saying the name the Black Reavers, I believe she is part of Gavrail's crew because even though it doesn't say Gavrail in the name in her text, she is part of Black Reavers, and that's one thing I'll be very proud of. Anyways, she also has a rescue ability. Well, she produces one. Does she? Hold on. Yeah, okay. When this unit is placed on a rearguard circle from the damage zone, until the end of turn, this unit gets Rescue 1. Rearguard Generation Break 1. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked or boosted, if that battle is a battle that a Vanguard was attacked, choose a card from your damage zone and heal it. Deal 1 damage, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal 1 damage. So she gives you a chance when you attack the Vanguard after boosting it, then you perform Rescue 1. So I think that's pretty cool. So, and yeah. So not too bad. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as I can, but that's not going to happen. Let me one of my deck profiles if I didn't keep it so damn long. So anyways, we got 4 copies of Black Call Nakir. She searches out for Gavrail and she just strides. She's a stride enabler, so that's all you gotta say. Next, we're playing 4 of the G Perfect Guards. Black Record Israfil. You're all probably wondering, like, why not run Dartroid Ramon? Like, I'm still testing Ramon out, and I'm not 100% sure if it'll work, but some of the cards in here are due to Counterblast heavy, so this card is a must, in my opinion. So, yeah. Unless you guys can reduce your decks to, at least up to 2 Counterblast units, then that's pretty much it. But, yep, so 4 of her. And then finally 2 of Nurse's Smash Hearts. She's become a very attractive unit right now. Whenever a unit is placed into the drop zone from your damage zone, then you Soul Blast 1 and you draw a free card. So she lets you draw more cards in your hand, and I think that's really amazing. Keeping her on the field for that long, might not be easy because you got the Legend and Link Joker and Great Nature to deal with, and trust me, those were bitches. Now for grade 2, we're playing 4 copies of Black Dream Zabaniya. Now Zabaniya was the one card I was having a hard time with, and she has the official Gavrail name in her ability. Her ability is Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1, and use Soul Blast 1, and choose a card from your hand and place it into the damage zone. When this unit is placed... Rescue 1, yeah. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, if your Vanguard is Gavrail in the name, choose up to one face-up card from your damage zone called a rearguard, and that you get plus 2,000 power. And then choose a card from your damage zone and heal it and do damage check. So she's one of the cards that actually help you do the rescue ability. But it also lets you do a superior call too. It's going to be a lot of bitches. Yeah. So I kind of like it. That gives your Vanguard or that unit 2,000 power. So that adds more pressure to the attacks. Next we're playing 4 copies of Black Slice Harut. She's one of the cards I'm very iffy about, because I thought the whole boosted units were kind of over and done with, but I'm not 100% sure anymore. So I figured I'd give her a chance and see what you guys think. So anyways, when Harut attacks the Vanguard, if she's being boosted, look at the top 2 cards of your deck and choose one of them, go into the damage zone, and then choose up to 1 card from your damage zone and superior call it. And then choose another card from, and then take the card that was left in your hand and place it at the bottom of the deck in order you wish. So it it does set up some games, you know, I guess, add more superior calls over time. I found out when I was working today, when there's two Haruts on the side, it just, like, makes this huge little magnetic impulse field. So, impulse field. You know, magnetic energy that goes back and forth. So, I think it's kind of cool. Next, finally, we're playing 3 copies of Nurse of Broken Hearts. This is the one card that everyone was so hyped about, combined with Raphael's. But since Raphael's gonna go bye-bye, I'm not worried about it anymore. So anyway, she's taking her rightful place as 3, and her skill is whenever a unit goes into a damage zone, add 2,000 power to herself and to the Vanguard. So that's not too bad, but only on Generation Break. Next, for grade 3s, we're playing the main lady of the deck is 4 copies of Black Shiver Gavrail. Her Generation Break 2 ability is whenever a unit is sent to the damage zone, add 2,000 power to the entire front row, including herself. So, Broken Heart and her plus Dartroid is a bitch, pretty much, to get over. And then with her Stride skill, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and superior call 1 unit. Take 1 card from the deck and place 1 of those cards in a damage zone, and then take 1 card from your damage zone and superior call it. And place the last 2 cards in the bottom of your deck in order you wish. So, that's just one of the good reasons, and I kind of like Gavrail anyways. People are going to be saying, like, oh, you're just hyping, you know, Gavrail because she's good. Like, no, I happen to like angels. And then finally, we're playing 4 Retractor Sarakiels. Her main ability is Rescue 1 and Counterblast and Soul Blast 1. When your other unit is placed in a rearguard or G Guardian circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a card from your damage zone and heal it, and do 1 damage check. So, and she has to be on the Vanguard for this, but we hardly ever get her on the field that much. And her other skill is Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed in the Vanguard circle, look at the top 5 cards of your deck and search for up to 1 card with a rescue ability and place in your hand, show your opponent, and add to your hand and shuffle your deck. So we're just basically searching out more rescue units. So that's why she's in here. Anyways, guys, that is my main deck, and I'm very happy to, say that, I've always loved angels, so I don't see what the big deal is now. Okay, so for G units, we're playing 4 copies of Black Seraph Gavrails, and she's one of the cards I did have a hard time to get. And she has the ability of Twin Rescue. And you Counterblast 1, and you flip a copy of herself face up, and you drop in the G zone, so no surprise there. And then to the end of the turn, this unit gets an ability. A new power. When the card is put into damage zone during the battle phase, choose up to 2 cards from choose up to 2 of your units. They get plus 2,000 power, and rescue 2. And rescue 2. She gains rescue 2. My bad. At the end of the battle, this unit attack, choose 2 cards from your damage zone and heal them, and then deal damage check twice. So she gains the rescue 2 ability, and the other units get plus 2,000 power. So that to me is pretty cool, and that's why she's more the hype card than anything else. Okay. And next we're playing 2 copies of Holy Seraph Uriel. I might be changing her out for Holy Seraph Raziel, because I think Raziel is a little more better for the deck. But for right now, I'm just testing her out to see how she's going to do in this sort of meta. Not in the meta, but just for the deck itself. And then if I don't like it, then I can change her out for Raziel. So no big deal. But at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, when the attack hits the Vanguard, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck once again, and superior call a unit from the damage zone and gets plus 2,000 power. And then the last 2 cards go back to the bottom of your deck in order you wish. Choose a face. It has to be a face of grade 2 or less from the damage zone called rear guard. So it has to be a Harut or Broken Heart, Zabaniya, something like that. So it's kind of a difficult thing to think. Next, we're playing 4 copies of Holy Seraph Raphael. She basically lets you heal 1 damage in case you get into huge trouble. So, yeah, that's pretty much all she does with Persona Blast ability. which I like it. Like, it's best to heal, you know. And then finally for we have playing 4G Guardians, and that's 4 copies of Holy Seraph Suriel. One of the cards I was having a hard time to get. Suriel's rescue ability is you can counterblast 1, look at the top card of your deck, and choose it to go top or bottom. And then you can heal 1 damage from your damage zone, and then damage check 1. So if it was a critical trigger on top of that card, then, you know, it's a defensive mechanism, which is a good thing to have. Alright guys, anyways, that is the completed deck profile, and as always guys, there will be a full deck list to the description down below. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this version of the build, if you guys think it's okay, if it's passable. You know, I like to hear open thoughts about this. So anyways guys, this is the completed deck profile of the upgraded Gavrail Stride. And yeah, so anyways guys, I'm Siren Frost, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate your guys' support. Please subscribe, like this video, thumbs up for it, leave a comment down below, and just give your insight on this, you know, make it feel a little better, more welcome at home. Anyways guys, stay tuned for the next deck profile though, because if you this is just part 1 of Angels versus Demon. The next one's gonna be Demons. So I decided to do the whole Angels versus Demons kind of shit. So anyways guys, stay tuned.